Investors and consumers are buying fine jewelry during the pandemic. We are turning to Sally Morrison, Director of PR for Natural Diamonds at De Beers Group, for the latest trends in the engagement ring business. Good to have you here. And what are you seeing with diamond engagement ring sales, Sally?
Well, it's interesting that, anecdotally, we were hearing from a lot of jewelers around the country that they were selling more engagement rings. And we talked to Dr. Terry Reel, who's a relationship therapist, to really try and probe what was going on here. And what he was explaining was that something like COVID, which sort of forces people to sort of stay home together, to shelter in place, tends to act as an accelerant on relationships. So things people were feeling anyway become intensified. So that sort of explains that a lot of couples who've been together for many, many months, staying at home, this has given them, sort of galvanized them in saying, yes, we're going to make that final commitment. We're going to get engaged. We're going to be together forever. So it's sort of pretty interesting social phenomena we see going on right now.
How much of this has to do with pent-up demand, Americans wanting to get out there and just spend again?
Well, I think probably for many, many months, right? Nobody was really buying anything. Nobody could go out. The stores were closed. But as the state started to open up, we've seen a return generally to shopping in certain sectors. But there is one very interesting thing that historically, travel has been, a very big piece of the competitive set for diamonds. And right now, travel is off the table, right? So nobody did that 10-year anniversary trip to Paris this summer. Your children didn't go to camp. You're probably not going skiing for Thanksgiving. So again, there is available budget out there in some households, which can now go into things like, high-grade diamond jewelry. So it's a sort of an interesting market dynamic, which is very different than it's been in as long as I can remember.
Are there certain styles or qualities that are selling best?
Well, that's pretty interesting too. Again, we did a lot of research with the knot. And what we found was that something like 50% of couples who were looking for a ring, the most singular important thing to them was the shape of the diamond, the cut of the diamond. So for example, this is a very beautiful little cushion cut here, which is designed by Michaela Erlanger, who is a very famous celebrity stylist. And this is a collection she did for Forever Mark. So people are looking for cuts. Also, over 40% said style overall is the most important thing. But certainly in terms of talking to retailers, they're saying it's sort of classics with a twist. People want to make it personal. They want to make it private to really reflect their relationship, their commitment, her style, and so on. So it's definitely a return to that iconic engagement ring, but people are putting a little of a personal spin on it. There's lots and lots of places that have, beautiful jewelry right now. These diamond rings here you can find on forevermark.com. We have a lot of beautiful things here with us in the studio today from Zales.com, Jared.com. And if you're interested in the smaller independent designers, somebody like Michelle Fantacci or Kat Kim, again, lots and lots of great options.
Thanks so much, Sally, for being here.
Well, thank you very much. Have a great day.
More Business First AM. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.